Alright, it's time for us to continue on. So we were running our what is this called? A conveyor belt and power from don't know if that's coal or iron, but from one of those two sites back to main base. And then we already did our initial run of the conveyor belt from the other site. We got to run power down there, so as we're running back, we'll go ahead and add some more power. And then we're gonna build up another foundry set. And then I'm gonna contemplate whether or not I just wanna double overclock the or if I just want to build I'm sorry, we're gonna build a smelting site, and then I need to determine if I'm gonna build, no, actually no, because it's just smelting. Yeah, so then I got to decide if I want to build a second similar site in order to build the encased steel beams, or if I'm just going to overclock. Yeah, that's it. I think we'll just overclock. There's not that much of a power usage on it, so now the other thing I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna do a splitter set on the coal and ore, because I'm pulling too much in, so I don't want to necessarily overflow the foundries. What I'll probably end up doing is just sinking for the time being the excess, and then if we need actually I could use some of the iron to make to go into a screw manufacturing, perhaps, because I'm going to need some more screws. I don't know, there's a couple things we can do. All right, so now, because we are not merging belts here, we will be what do you call it, going above. All right, so we're gonna do here, and then I'm gonna go here, just so we're not clipping lines. Still disappointed I didn't find any doggos down here. And I think, if I were to guess, the cave I was picking up things on was over there. You know, and looking at this site now and where I went, I probably could have just shot straight across there and then down, but nah, it is what it is. So there's 3 that I'm tapping into over there. All right, and then you go into that one. All right. All right, so now for the other fun part, that's going to be, yeah, go ahead and ride that all the way up. Now we got to do conveyor poles, or what do you call them? Stacker poles. Well, we don't have to do stacker poles. We can technically, I mean, I'm not going to have them overlap, so not that, but I can go ahead and make this up here, and then we run this one first, then the next one, and then we'll go through and delete all the poles afterwards. Oops. And the reason why we're running 2 independent belts is because the Mark V belt is the fastest belt there is, and it would technically bottleneck the line. So we will be going, like I said, once I get this down to main base, we will be going back and getting rid of the upper pole, just so it's not clipping. But one thing we will also be able to do, that guy there needs power, So we'll be able to stop and get him power on the way over here. And then we can see what he has. All right, so now we're gonna run this on the inside. That's the second floor. Of course, I'm gonna have to get rid of this one right now so I can make this turn. All right, then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring this over here. Well, you know, we'll come back for this one. Can that hit that? No. We'll come back and connect those up here after we get everything started, because I don't want to bring power back here just yet. I want the foundry to be set up before then I want the splitter to be set up before we do this. Alright, a couple more poles to clear out. Alright, now let's go ahead and continue the run. Alright, now let's take it down. I don't have to worry about running power anymore, so that's good. Just gotta worry about actually gotta remove that. Oh wait, no, that's the one that needed power. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do this one real quick then. Something down there needed power, damn it. Excuse me. Ooh, watch out. Slingshot effect. Mayday, mayday, coming in. Oh. Oh. I hate when I get slung off the damn conveyor belt. Alright. Go ahead and put our hello? Game? Hold on, sorry. My game is acting up. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here because my game is not responding properly. So, be back in just a moment. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know why? I had the console on the bottom active. Okay, that's why. Never mind, I'm back. Alright. I was wondering why I didn't even see the console icon there. Alright. So, I needed power from you to you, I think? We got all the bad guys out of here. And since we're here, go ahead and grab that. Grab that. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab that. Another circuit board. Let's see. I mean, that's part of it, but I don't see any other things. You got one way down there, but whoa, we'll worry about that one later, I think. All right, so this one's done. Okay, now let's try to. That could have turned out to be real bad, because I forgot I had my. Okay. Now we can go ahead and pull that and pull this, and somewhere around here is a beacon. There it is. And we'll just put on here looted ship. All right, and the color is like a dark red, I think is what we're doing for looted ships. All right, so I know that ship has been looted, right? Is that the color we're doing? Looted. And that's an unlooted ship. It can't change, unfortunately you can't change the beacons remotely. Yeah, it's okay. Now I would do the stacker poles here if, you know, if there was an easy, well, if come on, hit it. If there was an easier way of measuring, because I mean each one, I mean I could, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yeah, so I suppose I could go out and run 7 at a time, but then it's like, it's just a pain in the ass. Because the problem is when you run a belt from level 2, you know, that would be 7 there typically, but because it is it's elevated when you start the run on the one side, it takes the slope into account, and that technically results in it losing the normal build distance you could do with it. Now, oops, if they would, now, one way the developers, I suppose, could get around that is, like, when you're in a build mode, you know, allow you to like plant it and then elevate it, because that would you know, that would bring the bring it into the allowable distance. But that is what it is. All right, so these power poles here, what are we gonna do with them? I think we're gonna have to rerun those down the center of this. So I'm just gonna use a Mark 1 on these. Because I can also get rid of a couple power poles, because there's no reason for some of these. I don't know why. Alright. So put it right here. And now let's run down the center. Now the question have to ask myself is, well, it's not really a question, because we're going to run this underground. That's a given. Alright, so that one there can stay put, right? Right. So go ahead and tie to that, and now we can go ahead and get rid of these. And actually, you know what we're going to do on the way up? Okay, so the question is, where are we going down at? So that's actually the better question. So how about right there, tie into that. No. How about on that? I just can't. I'm trying to think of where I want to. Just trying to think here. Right. So what we're going to do, just to make it possibly easier in running this. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. All right. So as far as the top one is concerned now, I can just but we are going to get rid of it just because I'm not using it anywhere else, so did I miscount? That's I did. Well, if I miscounted there, well, you know what? Put that back. We'll just put another one right here. Screw it. It would be nice though if these conveyor belts had an angle to it. Wow, I guess I really miscounted. That's okay. I'm pretty sure that's a miscount, right? Yep. How did I miscount these? Ah, screw it. Screw it, I say, screw it. I mean, really the only way of and this would look goofy as hell. Really the only way of avoiding these little lips there is essentially feed down, and then once you're at the point where it would go in like that, perhaps go into a lift. Yeah, but that also would look cheesy as hell. What am I saying? Alright, so now comes the fun part. Like I said, this is the part I haven't fully figured out yet. Alright, so we got to do a foundry of 8. So let me just bring, at least I believe it was a foundry of 8. Let me bring my cheat sheet here for what we were tracking. Because each foundry is 45. And so the 45 or 360 by 45 is a foundry set of 8. So we're gonna do, okay, we can go back to hovering. Ooh, hover. All right. And the output of our stuff is gonna go to this here. And let's just take a quick look, see how this is looking. That one's almost full. All right. So we wanna basically, so actually we'll work backwards from here. I'm gonna have to do this on level 1. Initially, so all right, so what we're gonna do here, we'll get this in place first. That's a splitter merger. So we're gonna do an inline merger. Okay, so I just want that in place, so when I break this belt here, I can immediately reconnect it and have as little interruption as possible. All right, so now this guy here, that's technically running at level 2. So this guy here is going to have to come out naturally. So we'll bring him over that line. All right, so then and what are we running? We're running center line here. Actually, let's do this. Go ahead and get more foundation set. Then, actually, it looks like I'm gonna have to go up 1, or so actually we can go up 2 once we get past or up to this thing here. So we'll come up to right here. Oh yeah, I guess I should get out of the way, huh? Come right here, and then go ahead and give me a belt lift. And then it'll stay on that. All right, so let me go ahead and just pop a top right here so I can kind of see where we are. All right, so the entry point is going to be somewhere on this line here. If we want to use this existing spot here, that's a possibility. So I need 8. So let's use this center line here as my thing. I'm gonna all right, so we need foundry. Okay, so if this is going to be my center line here, and I gotta give room for mergers, so let's take it back to there. Except I need rotors. Oh, here, let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let me go get. I can go ahead and reduce my power lines. Actually, here, clear that list. All right. All right, so let me go up to base camp here. Oh, excuse me. Grab some of this stuff. All right, so a rotor. That's motor. Rotor. Where are the rotors? There they are. All right, so go ahead and grab one stack of that, and then modular frames are on this side as well. Right there. Grab 2 stacks of these. All right, cool deal. Yeah, so we'll run it underground just because of that crap there. All right, so said we'll put it back on this line here. And let's just see what that looks like. So that's 1, 2. Okay, so that's a no-go. So 3, I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go ahead and put the floor in so we can do number 8. All right, so that's going to be our foundry set. So 1, 2, actually, yeah, because, right. Or there's always an or. We can have them go face to face. So we can either do one long set like this, or we can do 4 and 4. Let me think about this here. But if I do 4 and 4, then it's not really that much more splitting. So let me think how I might want to do this. So the 4 and 4 would be but I was going to use that as a center line, so I can come. Well, I also take in consideration where the belt I ran is. Well, and I can back that up to. Well, see that. Damn it! See, that actually messes up. What about 4 that way and 4 that way? Because how many does 4 take up? So I have any that are started on a line? All right, well, we'll round up then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 4 would take up 5 squares sideways. Yeah, okay, so if I did it this way and this way, I'll put it over here and here. Like I said, I gotta take in consideration the splitting that I gotta do, because For starters, that thing has to be split a weird way. Okay. Please don't run out of juice when I'm down here. Also gotta take into consideration that there. Because if I do a 4 and 4, then pretty much I do two-way splits on the output, because on the input I mean, and then on the output, two sets of that would take up just one stack. Oh, decisions. All right, let's take a look and see what this 4x4 would look like, or this 4 across would look like. All right, so again, using this as center line. I'm taking, okay, so our let's just say for the sake of argument also that so the outputs would be merged, and then let's just say this here we'll put a pillar down as my potential. Okay, we won't put a pillar down. Let's put a beam connector down. Okay, that's my my potential drop points into the belt. All right, so with that, I could come back roughly here because I don't want to encroach on that too much. All right, so let's say halfway onto this, one there, one there. Okay, and then one there and one there, because this is also going to get encased. Now see, this is, well, if I do it this way, that means I'm coming up from down below. All right, so let's come up from down below then. Because we would wall this in here. All right, so and then actually I can move up closer. All right, let's go ahead and do this. You're going down there, right? All right, so let's go ahead and, well, we'll leave you right there for now. How about that? Because if that's my center point, I don't need that much room for merging. So we'll go ahead and we'll put it on that line right there. How about that? Okay, gotta move that telephone pole because it's right in the smokestack. All right, so for the time being, go ahead and give me a telephone pole right there, and then go ahead and give me a telephone pole right, not right there. Right there, and then go ahead and move this telephone pole over, or power pole, telephone pole. All right, so now go ahead and upgrade that one. Get this connected first, then we'll dismantle the other one. Okay. All right, cool. Now we can get rid of that. I just got rid of the one I put down. Dumbass. All right, now go ahead and put that there, that there. Now the quartz is going out this way, so that's good. And the sink is going out that way, so that's also good. So there's nothing coming down this direction here. All right, then on this side, this is just here for floating. So we're looking at roughly 1.5, so let's say 2. So I'm gonna build center line here. Like so. Not like so. We were in more. So we were one off the... Okay. So one off that. So, like that. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun little thing downstairs. Yeah, I knew that was off. All right. So let's go ahead and hook these up. Nope, not that. Hook these up so that the ones downstairs will auto fill. And what I mean by that is the arrows downstairs will automatically be selected as opposed to possibly choosing the wrong one. All right, now let's go ahead and get these configured for steel. All right, now comes the fun part. Let's lay down some foundation and figure out how we're going to do all these splitting. All right, so first of all, get our foundation out here so we can bring those things in some sort of fashion. The good news is, well, if you want to call it good news, hold on, that may not be good news. Okay, no, we're okay. It's less than desirable, but we can work with it. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but you know, I'm almost tempted. I'm almost tempted to have this go up. To just past that and ride the upper level. It'll be easier for the splitting aspect. I think, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so right there. Okay, maybe no. We'll see. That works. All right, and then this one here. Yeah, because I didn't think it was going to reach on one go. That's okay, though. Alright. Alright, so that's just going to make it easier for, that's just going to make it easier when it comes to splitting. Alright, so this is going to be weird. Because first we gotta do our 480 to 360 split. So that split, similar to what we did earlier on. So each of the feeds will come into a splitter. Then we're going to do two-way split. So 240, 240. Then the split, let me just make sure I got something underneath. Then we're going to have roughly here, let's say, let me just look here. No, okay, move it back, just one. All right, so then one of the 240s is going to come in here and go 120, 120. Then we're gonna have. Okay, now let me go ahead and get these belts there set up. All right, so and then this ties back into. Oh no, I don't need. What am I doing? So we got a 241 straight, 241 this way. 240 then is gonna go 120. Actually, do the bottom one first. 120, 120. Okay. This guy here is gonna go wherever the hell he wants. Probably to a sink or to storage or something. This line here will then be 360. I gotta get this. I gotta get something here going somewhere else. So for the time being, let's see. We could. We could have it come up here. We could put a merge here. Actually, let's do this. I'm just trying to look, see what we got here. Not gonna be the prettiest of things, but right. So that's not gonna hurt if it gets backed up a little bit. Go ahead and give me a merge right here. If you're gonna do it, might as well do it in line with that, right? Alright, so give me a merge in line with the one down below. So then we'll have one come up here, and then this guy here. Okay, so give me a foundation here. No, actually, screw it. This one here will come up right here. In theory, that I could put it right there. Yeah, okay, go ahead and do that. Let's try that. That's going to be. Let me just validate this. One on the left seam, one down from the top. Okay. Let's see what this does. So right there. This output good. No, I don't like that. So back it up one. So this will be interesting to see if I can do this and if I can still take off the roof. That'd be kind of cool for the foundation. All right, so then this guy here, I know that one can fit in. All right, so now can we pull this off? Yeah, technically we can. All right, now you, okay, so let's see. Top will go to, doesn't really matter. So let's do bottom. Does I mean, yeah, this really has no bearing on it. Hopefully that actually catches it. And then you are gonna go down. Autosave. 1, 2. All right. So this has no bearing on anything. That's just that. All right. So now This is going to be the fun part. All right, so I'm going to need to send so we have a pair here. This looks like center line here. And we are running. We could technically have run it up higher, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to do a split, obviously. So I'm gonna split here, let's say. I'm just looking because we don't want to clip that. So we'll split on this line here. All right. Now that's gonna be a two-way split. One of the two ways is gonna be way down here. Now, actually, so do I want to do... Do I want to do left side, right side? That could potentially work. So the way that would work is one of them would come right. Yeah. So one would come here, let's say. So where's our middle ground? Our middle point between all of this. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. So our middle ground's gonna be roughly here. All right. So if we put this on that seam there, all right, and then we put this guy on this seam, but stacked. Okay, and then over here, it's too close. All right, well, what if we go ahead and stack both of them on this, and then on this side, stack them, actually, go ahead and get it in line with that one at least, because that's how the other one is. All right, because that one's in line with that. Okay, then over here, same type of thing. So stack these there, and then get in line with that one. All right. So now, we'll have you go high, you come down 1, 2. Okay, you go down 2. You stay up high, because as far as what ore each of these get doesn't matter, as long as they get one of each. There's a problem. All right, we're gonna have to rerun this concrete. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Or we drop that concrete down, and then it can, yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. drop the concrete down, and then we'll go back up. So have it come down to this level. Just level 2 is fine, because this way it'll be able to go over that. And then clear that belt. I'm trying to kind of aim it in the general direction of that. Alright, now you can go back up there. Okay. So this way we're not clipping it. Alright, so now that one stays up high. That one comes down. That one comes down. That one stays up high. And yeah, damn it. That's not gonna work either. They need to come down 2. You come down 2, you come down to ground level. That's the way I should have been doing it. That one's on me because of that there. Alright, so let me go ahead and redo all these again. What a crazy setup this is. Okay. I hope the people at Fisit or whatever company I'm working for in space here appreciate all this crap we're doing for them. Oh, and that's not, I forgot to put that one down. All right. Okay, so now we're good. All right, so now you're gonna go to that one. And you're gonna go to that one, and you're gonna go to that one, and we're not doing any special turns or anything like that. You're just gonna go from point A to point B. Okay, now we gotta run out this way, and run in this way. I gotta say though, this is probably one of the more goofiest setups I've done. Alright, so now, right in the center, we will put our split. And then on this side, oh, nope, over here, but I still have to do my output. Fortunately, the output is, that'll be inside the foundry building, so that's not gonna be that big of a deal. All right, let me just run back over here, make sure I'm, did it again. Make sure I'm seeing orange and orange, okay, because that's the inputs. All right, so we're actually going to go ahead and move these closer. So we're actually going to put this split set right here. Right there. All right, now I'm going to do you first because of the conveyor pole aspect. All right, so then we delete you, and let me just see here. One off that, okay. I'm just trying to get a visualization here. I think it's that. Yep, looks good. Alright, now just kind of squeak over here. Okay, looks good. Now I'll do this side. I think that's where I want. Yep. All right, and then one last split. All right. Of course, I gotta get out of there. Okay, so then you to you, you to you. All right, now, now the fun part, getting the bastards from up there down here. All right. I think what we're going to want to do is do a foundation this away. Yeah, this is gonna be weird, needless to say. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring, I don't know. Let's do you first. And we'll have you go on the upper. How about that? No, hold on. All right, let's do this. This is, so this is just kind of goofy as all hell. Give me a stack on this for a moment. All right. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do our best here. And this is, like I said, this is going to look, like I said, goofy as all hell. So we're going to do a 45-degree turn. And I gotta go higher for this one, because otherwise it's gonna clip that belt. And we want to run it over one. All right. And then I got it. Get rid of that. Jesus. Yeah. What? Who? Oh, okay. No, we're okay with that. I mean, see, this is the part I really don't like. I wish there was a way to uh, oh, I wish there was a way to change that. So it was, you can turn belts, like that and that, but when you're going down an incline, there's no way of changing the let me see if anyone's suggested that yet. I don't see if it is there, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put a suggestion in here real quick. How do I do? Oh, a login. Yeah, let me just look at something here. Because you can do it, so to speak, if you will, like when you've got like pipeline support. No, the first click up and down does that. Second click does that. So, oops. So I should say the before you click, you get your rotation. Once you click, you can do height and angle. So something similar should be for the conveyor, whereas, first click is rotation, then second click, I should have a slope adjustment on that. Um, see here. Let me do a validation also. Can I build a hypertube connection? Yeah. All right. And actually tilting. Somebody actually put a suggestion in there. Right, but I'll put in my suggestion. Suggestion, feature request, submit. All right, cool. All right, so what are we doing now? Oh yeah, we were bringing in a crazy conveyor belt connection. All right, so possible. I don't know if we'll be able to do it or not. Now this is, now it's gonna get goofy. Well, this here is just here temporarily. Oops, I forgot to get rid of that. I personally don't like this. Oops, but I really don't see another way of potentially running this, so that, well, I just don't know, quite honestly. And that's really more on what I did when I was building this slope setup here. Because even though little bumps there, which look like shit, I mean, quite honestly, they do look like shit. But as far as this type of, this connection here, I mean, I don't know. That's the best I can do. I mean, I could clean up this a little bit. If I went up here and did not hyper tubes, stacker poles in the proper increments. Like so, here there's a set of stacker. Well, so you know, even running the stacker poles in the correct increment. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. It's just I'm just not a fan of how this looks. I'm gonna just clean up this part here. What we'll do is we'll run the bottom half, and then I'll put up stacker poles. At least then maybe it'll look uniform-ish. Because this just, I'm not a fan of this look. And I don't want to stack them, or I don't want to, you know, have all the materials come down the same thing, because that defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. All right, so okay, so I can get rid of up to this point here, because I can connect to these. All right, so now let's run you up as high as you can go on one run. So we'll take you to there. All right. And actually, you know what? Go ahead and let's run you all the way up. No, let's not run you all the way up. Let me put the stacker pole in first, but we'll wait for the autosave. Because even the addition of their wall, even the addition of this here, it still does that weird weird bend. I mean, I don't know how much of a challenge it would be for them to add something like that to the game, because they technically already have something like that, you know, except for the hypertube and for the pipes. So and thing is, oops, trying to find, I don't want that to go too high, because then it's gonna look goofy as well. Now, as far as like the stack supports, I mean, theoretically, you could potentially do the same. In that, you know, when you place it, you know, instead of being able to rotate it, oh no, because the stacker tubes, well, I mean, yeah, technically you could do something like that for the stacker tubes as well, I believe. Or not tubes, stacker poles. Alright, and then close it off. Now just work our way back down. So in theory, this should match and be able to, I should be able to connect every single one of these going back down, theoretically. I mean, it looks a little better. I mean, it still looks like shit, but you know, now it looks like, you know, dog shit versus elephant shit or bear shit. Actually, bear shit's actually kind of small, I think, oddly enough. Yeah, it's more like mouse shit compared to dog shit. There you go. I don't know. All right. Oh. Because up here is fine, because, you know, obviously straight away. All right, down we go. What's funny is we're technically running on a treadmill. That is kind of funny. All right, so it's not how I would have preferred this to turn out, but it works. Okay, so we have our feed portion done. All right, so let's go ahead and wipe that away. Actually, go ahead and wipe this part here away. Actually, what am I doing? Wipe everything out. We don't have to go back down here again. Well, at least, not if I can help it. Ooh, be very careful here. Be very, very careful here. I gotta say, this is like I mentioned earlier, one of the goofiest setups I've done for a series of splits. All this it is kind of crazy. Trying to keep an eye on my power here. Okay. Can I sneak down this way? And then it's like going through a damn obstacle course. Yeah. Although what I could have probably done is just gone to the ground level and deleted all these. Alright, let's go over here real quick, see, did I miss any? I didn't miss those, I technically just ignored those for the moment. Ooh, power. Alright. Now let's go ahead and finish the floor up. Let's go up top and then we'll delete. Alright, so I mean, it could be worse, but it'll work, I guess. Alrighty, so now we have the feed done. Now it's time for the output. The output's going to be easy because pretty much it's going to be merge, 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 then merge, merge, one more merge, and then we drop on that there. All right, so I'm gonna grab me something to drink real quick, stretch my legs. I'll be back in just a few moments. right, so let's go ahead and get our mergers set up for the output. All right, so let's see. Let's see here. Get it in direct, good in between. I think that is even. So there, let's do a test. Oh, screw it. I don't think I can. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I can push it back without. Yeah, because I don't want to be sitting on top of that. So, but I do want it to be at least in the proper position. Not splitter. I do want to be in the proper position there. All right, and then oops. Now a middle merger. Let's see, this line. Right here, I believe. Oh no, I need more material to make belts. Let's see, we're closer to this one. And then we gotta go way up there again to, once everything is said and done, to turn power back on, or to turn power on to the, that. We need this stuff here. All right, cool. Oh, I've totally forgot I had that hard drive. Let me go ahead and drop that hard drive off and let it get its research going. And go ahead and drop those circuit cards off. Drop off that, drop off that. And then we can drop off the pale berries. All right. All right. And then once we get this going, we can get the reinforced iron plate stuff going. All right. So you go to there, and you go to there. All right, now over here, rinse and repeat. Right there, and I want to say right there. And then another one right here. And then one last merger, and we'll do that. We'll do that merger, let's say right down here. Going that way. Oops. Think this is where they need a no. All right. Let me see where this belt needs to be in order to go that way. I think right there. And then I think this one is okay. Nope, that one. I move over one as well. What the hell are you doing? Just randomly shooting the... Alright, and then have this thing come up. Nope. Go ahead and get rid of that. And that. And we'll put a... You are in the middle, right? Yeah. We'll put a hole in the middle. All right, now go back over here and reconnect that belt. So bring it down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That should put it online with this. Okay, perfect. All right, so now get off the damn gun because we just wasted, I don't know how much ammo we just wasted. All right, so now for power. Well, no, not power yet. Now gotta wall it in. Because, you know, environmentally friendly, Alright, and now level 2. Now the question is, how do I want to do the roof? So, tilting that way or tilting that way? Doesn't really matter. So we'll go this way. All right, and now do our edges. So go ahead and grab our 1 meter ups first. Yeah, I probably should have done the interior power first, but that's okay. All right, so now let's see, where do we want to put our door at? Yeah, we'll put a door on both sides. Why not? So where's the center? I think this is the center. And then we'll put another door right there just because. All right, so now power, we got 4. So this is what we're gonna do. Provided I have the material to do this on me. Just barely. So we'll put 1 here, one there. One there, one there. One there. Nope, not there. One there, one there. One here, and there. And then I'm gonna need 2 more iron rods because I want to put, well, no, because they can tie that way. That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get these all connected together. All right, so now go ahead and tie all these into some power unit that's nearby. All right, and then connect these. All right, cool. Now we'll delete, well, actually we can get rid of that because that's actually not hooked up to anything. All right, now we will do power from you to you, and then from you to you, and then I had a power pole. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Boom. All right, so these things inside should all be on. They're not processing anything, but we have yellow lights. Let me make sure everything's configured. Steel, 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 good. Auto save. Steel, steel, and steel. Awesome. All right, so now let's go get the overcharge crystals, and we'll get the okay. Go to this mode here while we're in this area. And what do we got here? Actually, hold on a second. That's gonna annoy me. Okay. We can a new way of doing that. So instead of just the ingots to make it, you could use ingots and water. No, I don't want to do that. New way of doing aluminum. Oh, look, there's my petroleum coke, which is what we were previously using, but too late on that. And so realistically, none of these I have an interest in getting, quite honestly. I mean, the only, because this one here, you still need the bauxite to get that. You know, this is beneficial if you're, I mean, you know, there's a benefit to that. But I've already got a massive setup going, which is bringing me more than I need. Quartz crystals, got more than I need. So, in fact, I could even get more quartz crystals if I wanted, because the silica that I'm making from the quartz crystals is just going to the trash. So, quite honestly, none of these is something I want. So I don't know. I don't know which one. I gotta choose one. Because let's see. Let me look at the. Let me pull up the wiki here. And let me look at each of these. Catrium. Ingot. So the current recipe for this is. Okay, so this is 12 per minute. So 3 ore, or 45 ore technically. This would be 48 ore. Because you have to take that times that. So, I'm sorry, that's 24 ore. 24 ore versus 45 ore. Okay, yes, that's, that's a reduction of half almost. But you need water. And you get 12 versus 45 ore to give you 15. So, for the aluminum scrap, the normal recipe is 200. Okay, so that's 300. Oh Jesus. So I'm sorry, so it's actually you take how many per minute, so 300, divide that by what, divide that by that, which is 20. That gives us 15 times 12. So 180 of this a minute versus 240 a minute. Okay, so there's a reduction in that, but now you have to do petroleum coke, which you can get from making rubber or plastic. I mean, yeah. So if you take crude oil to make rubber or plastic directly, I believe, it gives you this as a burn or an off product. So 300 per minute. Oh, excuse me. Versus, yeah, so, and then the quartz, let's just see here. Quartz crystals. The basic recipe is so 5 raw quartz. And so okay, so let me see here. 37 point, whoops. 37.5 a minute. Divide that by 5. So 7.5. So 7.5 quarts. Actually, here's the easy way of doing this, because that's in the constructor. Let me just throw a constructor up real quick. I can't. But either way, none of these recipes are ones that I want, because in order for the, for the quartz one, well, you gotta get water to it. So unless you're packaging and sending water, I don't know. Because this here I've got an abundance of. With the refinery I've got set up, because let me see here. Let me look at my interactive map here and look at what we got. Oh, let me do my options here. So my current setup at the refinery is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 oh, actually, so I got talking about the ingots here. So 1, 2, oops, wait. 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 360. So I'm pulling 1080 right now with what I've got set up. I mean, the only thing this here would do for me is, you know, potentially save me from bringing coal in, but you'd still need crude oil for that. So it just would allow you to recycle the coke as opposed to burning it straight away. These other two require me to bring water in. The cat ore, let me see here. The cat ore is 45 in, 15 out, so a 3-to-1 ratio. The alternate recipe would be, it said 24 in for 12 out. So, you know, and then the quartz crystals, so I don't know which one of these. Can I reanalyze that hard drive? Do I have to choose right? I don't have to choose right this minute. I just have to, if I, oops, it's coming here for the crystals. I just have to choose before, just have to choose before I get my next, or before I analyze my next hard drive. All right, so we're gonna take 12 of these. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're good to go down here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna race. We're gonna, well, semi-race. Race the ore down. So we're gonna connect our power line, then come and overcharge or overclock the what do you call it? Overclock the can I slide up the hill? No. So we'll get the miners going first, then we'll run down the conveyor belt and wait. Actually, we'll wait till we see the ore coming in, then we'll overclock, because yeah, we can overclock before then. That ain't gonna hurt. We just gotta run forever to get this. Okay, so then once we get this done, then we'll set up, get our refinement going for the encased industrial beams, or whatever the hell they are. And then we'll look at what else we need for the heavy modular frames. I know we need pipes, which we have in excess of pipes. That's not an issue. Oh. Alright, so connect you to you, and provided I didn't screw anything up, So provided I didn't screw anything up, there should be ore coming down the line here in a few seconds. And here's hoping, oh, let me go ahead and click. Here's hoping I don't go flying off in this one when we start going down. Hopefully we'll follow this. Okay, good. See, I should just set up conveyor belts all over the place because they're a lot faster. They're a lot faster than flying, that's for sure. Alright, so go ahead and overclock these. What we should see, if we're lucky, is that by the time I get done overclocking all these, we should see the rest of the ore kicking in. And I missed one, I think. Yeah, I missed one somewhere. Which one didn't get overclocked? You're good. You're good. Oh, you. Alright, so now we just sit here and we should see double what we're seeing right now. Crossing our fingers. Well, hell, has the ore even made it down here yet? No, it's at the top of the damn ramp, I think. I don't know. Well, no. We got half the ore. Where's the coal? We're missing the coal. Did I not get a setup done somewhere? I mean, granted, it is further away, so maybe it's just taking a little bit longer to get up here. Okay, there's our coal. All right. I was getting a little scared there for a minute. Because we're getting the ore, just not the coal. Alright, so now if we go down here. Alright. These things should start kicking off. And they should level off at 100%. I mean, they're going to be low at first just because of what they were getting, but they should eventually get to a good point. Now, they were overloaded with ore just because of the belt. Alright, so those should be kicking out. So now these should be... There we go. Well, I can't really tell, but let's see how these look here. That's good. So the goal here is to, you know, if they want to say blue, blue's good. So these are running at perfect efficiency now. So now we're putting out 30 a minute. All right, so now let's bring up our cheat sheet that we were working on here. Okay, so now we've boosted the we boosted our constructor for the steel beams. So now we're putting out, like I said, our end goal is to do 3 heavy modular frame items. All right, so now we got this. So let me see here. Alright, so in an assembler, which I don't think I've got, I mean, oops. Yeah, let's go get some reinforced, let's go get some materials. We want materials to make 3 assemblers. No, 5 assemblers. Hold on. Well, you know, go ahead and just put 5 down, and there's not going to be any more than 5 assemblers. Let me just double check here. This here is that. Why is that divided by 6? I don't remember. Oops. Let me also do give me 1 manufacturer just so I can look at some stuff. All right, so give me a stack of plastic. Ironically, I need heavy modular frames to make a manufacturer. Motor, go ahead and give me a stack of that. Reinforced iron plates are over here somewhere. Right there, go ahead and give me a stack of that. And then heavy modular frames. All right, so let me build an assembler and also a manufacturer. So we know from a manufacturing standpoint, we're going to do 3 heavy modular frame creations. Let me just go ahead and throw, oops. I'm going to throw this out here for a moment, and then I'm going to throw an assembler out here for a moment just to look at these. All right, so for the we're going to do this on the heavy modular frame, which requires per minute 10 per minute times 3. That's 30. So in order to get 30, we need 24 steel beams. Okay, that's where my numbers come in. So 5 assemblers to get us to 30. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, so the output of this. All right, so with 5 assemblers, that's going to be, what's a good way of splitting 5 assemblers? Because if I do a 3-way split and then a 2 straight in 2, then the middle one's going to always get more material. There is really no good way of doing a 5-way split. So be it. Because all that means is the middle one's going to get overloaded with the steel beams. All right, so We're gonna run five assemblers, and the inputs are gonna be on that side. This is gonna be a stack split setup because of the what you call it. So we'll just do it right here. One there, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So what we're gonna, as far as this is concerned here, we will be changing this. Do I have enough for another smart splitter? No. Let me go get some more material for some smart splitters. So I'm gonna get some rotors and some AI limiters. Because what we're gonna do is once we where's the hole at? Once we plug into the manufacturing, we're gonna take the overflow and put it to the supply. What do you call it? Put it to the storage, and then we're gonna take put another smart splitter there, just in the event that it actually gets overloaded. Now with 4 storage containers and it just getting, you know, some runoff, the likeliness of that happening is, well, way down later on, but we'll still have it there. We're going to keep these storage units there. All right, so this guy here is going to feed indirectly. This guy here, I can either have him go up, over, and down, or come up from underneath the ground. So let me see, how much room do I have if I wanted to come up from underneath the ground? There's room, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get our splits set up first. So we're gonna do a 3, 2, 2. All right, so we'll do a splitter. Let me test this out, make sure that works. Okay, so that one will work. So bottom, inside, top, outside. And then, nope, that's on the wrong one. Now what I could actually do, I don't know, I could, screw it, never mind. All right, and then here on the grates, center line, right there. Isn't that great? Yep, just like that. So center line there. All right, so inside, outside, inside, outside. All right, so now All right, so concrete will come from underneath here. And I could flood this if I want. Let me see. Concrete, I'm looking at 150. I'll go ahead and I'll just do the Mark V on it. That's fine. All right. Do I got pipes? Nope. Well, hey, I know where there's some at, so let me go ahead and get some couple stacks of these. Just because I'm gonna do a quad storage setup just like I'm doing on each of these. What's this making? Oh, this is making, oh, that's my modular frames. Why? Something ain't right here. You should be full, yes. I understand. Well, I'm not sure what determines. Oh, well, look at the stack of those coming in. Yeah. Wow, that's kind of cool. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not sure what determines the storage. Oh, wait, that's input. Never mind. I do have that connected, right? You son of a beep. Well, that explains that. These are bad. God bless it. This is correct. Damn game did it to me again. And I didn't notice it. I'm gonna double check that over there as well. I don't know why all of a sudden it's not. See, it should. Why are you not alternating? All right. That explains why the upper level is not getting filled in at all. All right. So that, yeah, that explains a lot now. Well, the good news is this bottom one is almost full, so it's gonna start pushing pipes up here full time in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get, I don't know, 4 stacks of these. I got 4 stacks of the others. I did get 4 stacks, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and okay, well, before we do this, we gotta look at redoing this and figuring out a better solution. I could have him, instead of coming up there, come across this way and go up on this side, because that would free that up. I still need to figure out something better for this here. You know, possibly running on the bottom here to talk about that would be a nasty mess. I could maybe. Well, problem is I don't know how much is coming on this belt here now. So I don't want to put the belts. I don't want to double up on the ore. I could run along the top here. I mean, there's a couple different things we could do. All right, so let me see here. If I put a 5 on here, because I'm gonna, you know, I might as well just push it out one more, right? As opposed to, all right, so let me go ahead and get, actually, go ahead and give me a belt right there. Come out to the edge. Like so. Excuse me. All right. And now down here we're gonna run to you to right there, I believe. Yeah. And then that'll back that up just for a minute. Where am I going? Right there. What am I on? Center line? Okay, so 2 off center line. Can't see what I'm. So that's center line 1, 2. Oh no, because it's there we go. That's right. We had a sync set up, so. All right, so now that's gone. All right, so now we can build our, well, didn't need to do that technically, but all right, so now the storage for this, we'll put in line with that storage there for the moment. So let me just double check. Okay, so that center snap is good. So we gotta take into consideration merging, so go ahead and move down a little bit more. So let's do it there. All right, so all right, so now we're gonna do our merger set here, and pretty much we're gonna merge just like we built them. So this time we can actually and these two won't be pretty turns, that's fine. And then you're going to come up to, I believe, here. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get this smart splitter set up ahead of time, just so we don't have to do all types of crazy shit, even though this smart splitter is not going to ever be needed, in my mind. And then we're gonna also do a smart splitter. Actually, now that I see how far over that is, I think I may actually change this. So, yeah, let's bring this over. I was expecting. I forgot we were dealing with less complexity on that side. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in line with that, and in line with that. Come on. All right. So now we can go ahead and put our second smart splitter here. Yeah, right there's fine. All right, so now I'll go ahead and get this set up again. All right, so any, none, over. None, any, over. All right, and here it's going to be over, any, none, over, any, none. Now, without having a connection, going out, technically everything should go off the overflow and come to that. Now, all right, let me think here. We're gonna put a merger, I think, right here. Like so. You are good. No, you bastard, you're not a straight line. What were you lining up on? Bless it. All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead and get rid of that. 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 All right. Now you come this way. So what's next after this? Next one after this I think, okay, so let's do exactly what we just did there. Mimic what we just did. Okay. So now, oh, now we gotta get concrete down there. So we're gonna run concrete under the ground and have it turn on that seam there. So I'm gonna go ahead, go here. We'll pull from here. And just out of curiosity, I don't know how much it's being. I'll be honest. I have no idea how much this is being fed. Because I think originally I was using. I don't know which one I was using before. I may have been using this one. Let me see. This guy here, let's just trace these out real quick, just to kind of gauge which one is what. That's a crazy thing there, but all right. So this is coming from here, which is giving me 15, 30. That's 45 coming off of this, and then. So we got 45, and what else? I'll tell you one thing we got. We got trees that need to be cut down. I'm sorry, I don't know when these trees regrew. All right. So what we're saying, 45, 60, 75, 90, 90 W, 105, right? $90 to 105. This will be 120. 135, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 15 is 135. I need 150. So this, hello, that by itself won't do it. Yeah, let me trace. Actually, I think the other one I can use my interactive map for. But I think I need to actually draw from this one here. Or, no, this is the one I just traced, isn't it? No, yeah. So let's trace this one. I mean, we may have to draw from both, I don't know. This one here is drawing exclusively from over there. All right, so let me look at my interactive map here and see what what we're tapping into on that one. Let's see, where are we at? It's coal. There it is right there. So that one is drawing in same amount. It looks like 6. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Yeah, 11. That's weird. That's an odd number, really. Huh. Why 11? Alright, so let me see here. 120, 120, 120, 120. So I'm drawing in 480. Okay. So 480 by 45. So that's why 11. So I have one that's not quite full, but you take that, so 10 at 15 will give me 150. So technically, did I underclock any of these? No. Yeah, that is weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Made 11 for whatever reason. And how did I do this? I'm just looking at the my belts. That's the input. That's the output. So these don't show me efficiency. But let me see here. 120 by 3 is 40. So that's, this group here is underfeeding. This guy here is doing, yeah, so 120. That 120 is, I may have to take a trip over here to see how I did this. Unless I, all right, so 360. Okay, let's do this. 360 by 45. That should be 9. No, that's 8. Yeah, that's 8. There's my 8. And then those. That's weird how I did that. Just out of curiosity, is there any more? Let's see here. Any more limestone in that area that has not been tapped? No. That's a 240. The 240. So that's technically, those 6 aren't really giving me 15 because one of them is not fully being fed. I actually have a limestone deposit underneath. Hold on, I thought I had some more limestone here. I do. Yeah, there's a limestone. That's a 120 that I'm feeding 3, which that means they're technically overworked. That's copper. That's copper. It's a normal there. Got a normal there. We're just looking to see where there's any nearby clusters. That's a pure over by the over by, well, you know, we could. So that sulfur is 300 a minute. That'd be 240. I could tap into that limestone, bring it down the sulfur belt, split it up, and build some more. That's a 240 by itself. That could work. Or I could have it ride the coal line. No, it can't ride the coal line because that's already well, we actually have a sulfur and let's see, sulfur, and then we're pulling bauxite, which is overclocked. So yeah, we're not touching that belt line. That's 600, and the coal is 240. So technically, that's already overworked, which I'm actually shocked now that I look at it. If I'm pulling 600 on a Mark II, I'm actually surprised I'm getting the coal, the full coal amount from that one location. But anyhow, let me see here. Where's this limestone going into? Yeah, it's right here. Well, you know, here's an idea. We could just overcharge this. Because this is tying in with the other one over there. So I could just do some minor overcharging. I got the crystals. All right, so this here is, right, let me look here what we got. This is a normal, so that's a 120, and the other one I have over there is a 240. In order for me to, and so concrete is a 3-to-1 ratio. So, and let me look at my cheat sheet here. I need 150 concrete. So if I need 150 concrete, that means I need 450 limestone. So 450 limestone. If I bump that up to 360, and so, oh, excuse me. So 360, and then bump that up to 180. So 360 and 180. That's 540, which is more than I need. So bump those up, and then now if we do that, what's 540 by 45? 12. Actually, what's 180 by 45? No. Let's see. Let me look at my percentages. So if we boost up 15 and a 45. All right, so if we boost all these up to 1.5 times, I'll get 22.5 out. So 1, 2, 3, 9. So 9 by 22.5 gives me 202. So yeah, that won't work. So $150, $450. Just trying to think of what route I want to go here. So the one side, let me look at my interactive map again here. So I got a 240 feeding 6, which means it's technically under efficient. So if anything, I'd want to, let's see here, 45 times 6 is 270. So if anything, I'd want to bump up my 240 up to 270. Just so that is on par. So let me see here, 240. And to get it to 270, that we could overclock the miner to just fractionally upgrade the miner to 1.13% would get us to 270, so those would be efficient. And then if we overclocked this guy, let me see how many damn crystals I got. Let's just do it that way. Because worst comes to worst, we send a lot of concrete to the sink. We got 26. Doubling it would take 12, 13, 14. So, plus I got these here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and double them. It'll just be easier that way. Because if we double that to 240, oops, autosave. Then this would go to 30 a minute. 30, no, but if I double that, then that would be 90. Let's, let me check something out here. So technically, if I double it, we're still not, we're still going to be running under, because, all right, so how about this? If, we doubled this to 240, I mean, to 480, because it's at, this is at 240 right now. Yeah, so we double this to 480, and then 480 divided by 6 is 80, okay? So on a 45, what type of upgrade would get us to 80? So 1.79. So we're still going to use the same amount of crystals, but we're not going to fully double the constructors. That would technically just make them, that would still leave them at what are they running at, you know, 88% efficiency. All right, so let's go and do this. So these guys here we'll put up to what I say, 1.79. Or, hold on. Let me see here. What's our 15? So we're doing 80. So 26.7 on output. Which, what's that? 26.7 times 6. That's 160, so that'll do. All right, so 26.7. No. I want 1.78. 178. Yep, is. Oh, I can copy settings too, can't I? Copy settings. Oh, that's cool. It automatically took them from me. Nice. I like that. Alright, so now these things here are gonna be like way under right now. I'm just looking at something here. Yep, 80.1. Okay, now go ahead and double this. Alright, so 480 per minute. Alright, so now you're gonna, oh, you know what? Go ahead and give us our belts, because these were running slow belts earlier as well. All right, output belts have already been boosted. All right, so now these things should, here in a minute, get up to 100% efficiency. I mean, they've got a slight overage, and that's only because they were holding on to limestone before I was before I overcharged or overclocked that. All right, so these guys are now kicking out 26.7. We're at 100% efficiency. So 26.7, like I said, so 26.7 times 6 gives us 160. Our target was 150. So we've got that now. So we're going to take that away. Now I also got to check these belts here to make sure these belts are okay. Okay, so that's a good belt. And I already, oh, there's a bottleneck right there I just saw. All right, that belt is good. That belt there is good. Okay, so we're good on belts. All right, cool. What are you doing, buddy? He's charging me. Oh no, he's gonna get me. I'm inside of him. All right, so we're gonna take our feed. So right now we're just, and we've been sinking concrete for years, it seems. All right, so we're gonna take from this one here. So we'll go ahead and put that down there. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that hole there. All right, so now There's the feed. Of course, it had to go there. We are going to. We got to feed to that there. Oop. All right, so we'll come. Okay, actually, no, that's okay. We can come down this way. Go down on level 2. 1, 2. Okay. That's level 1. I mean, we could run level 1, or we could run level 3, and then right here, descend down. So that would give me a little bit of breathing room over here if I need to run anything else across. So let's go ahead and do that, just for the moment. All right, so now I'm gonna go to that, make the turn, go forward 2. Shit, hold on. What line are we on? We're on that line there, okay. So 1, 2, go to level 2, or let's have it go down further. Now, this guy here, come over to, that's off. I just noticed that. Right, now we have this guy here, come out to here, turn 2, go to there, and then do that. No, no. You're lucky. God damn it. Destroy the fucking belt. You're destroying everything but the damn belt. Sorry. There's something else I destroyed here. I don't know what it was. The merger. The splitter. God damn it. Hold on, wait, what the did I actually destroy, wait a second. Something ain't right here. What? 1, 2, okay. Where did that come from? This should be, so we just fucked up our goddamn shit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't get how this appeared. Thankfully, this isn't really critical, you know, because we've got extra, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, because we're backed up. Why are we backed up? Why are we backed up? I'm confused. Why aren't the... What the fuck? Where the fuck did those come from? That reminds me. How in the hell did those get there? Let's see. They're all like that. Who the hell's making fucking ingots? How did... Oh, no, I'll tell you how that happened. Somehow, this thing here, I don't know how it happened. I don't know. Who knows? You know, and this is the part that sucks, because you can't reach in and grab that one last piece inside the machine. But somehow, I don't know how, because I didn't build anything, I was destroying shit. But somehow, when I when I destroyed that guy, it connected that belt to there, and so I don't know. All right, sorry. All right, so we're on that line there. 1 2 2 1 2. All right, so that's our concrete feed. I'm still flabbergasted on that. All right, so our concrete feed's coming in there. This is gonna go there. Encased. All right, let me go ahead and get the concrete moving, and then we'll get the other thing moving. Come on. All right. So, well, yeah, I guess I probably need power, huh? No, I forgot to do something. All right, so this is a... I'll put... Oh, shit. That's actually a good thing. Glad, all right, go put a power pole right there. No. Because... we'll put a power pole here. Put a power pole here. Hold on. Put a power pole there. Put a power pole there. And then put a power pole in the center. Why not? No, you can't put, that's the reason why you can't put a power pole in the center. So you tie to that. You tie to that. You go there. You go there. You go there. All right. So now we had an overage, if you will, of steel beams initially. All right, so now these should go in here, right? Cool. All right. All right, so now we got this part going. How's our power looking? 95, so we got about 3,000 of a buffer left. All right. So now, let me go ahead and put in the other smart splitter I was going to put in here. And let me see here. That's fine right there. All right, so now this guy here is going to go straight into that. This guy here is going to go into that. This guy here is going to go there and not there. And of course, there goes another foundation. All right, now I get that configured for over, any, none. Over, any, and none. Okay. So the center is always going to overload, just because it's no real split. The left and right, well, they will eventually overload, but not as fast. All right. So we got our beams going. They're 100%. These things here should still be at almost a perfect 100%. So, all right, so that's good. We did have a slowdown for something earlier, but I don't think that really hindered production all that much. We're green across the board here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Actually, I'm gonna take you, tie you to that. All right, now downstairs, originally we ran that upstairs. Well, we're now gonna we're now gonna go ahead and close the loop on this like we had before. Okay, that's connected. Go ahead and get rid of that pole. There's so many damn, we got so many damn different power poles out here. It's ridiculous. These I'm good with. It's just some of the other power poles I put on the perimeter. All right, so that closes the circuit on that side. Go ahead and get rid of some of these extra poles that I had here just to float around. So I think this was a floater pole. And this was a floater pole, and this was a floater pole, That was a floating pole. That one there. Yeah, that was a floating pole. So is that. And so is that. And yeah. Oh, I can put all that stuff. I forgot to drop all that shit off there. Let's go, how much room do I got? I don't actually have that much room. Let's go, I don't know. I mean, I gotta, you know, the sink trash is upstairs, so let's do this. Actually, no, that's upstairs too, I think. Yeah, that was upstairs also. All right. So let's drop off that, drop that off. Then go ahead, drop that off. That's gonna go into whatchamacallit. That's gonna go into whatchamacallit. That's a burn. This should be enough space. Right. Well, actually, let's do this real quick because it's right here. So leaves, wood. All right. Now let's go pick up some more stuff. Or. All right. So pick up all the ingots. Well, you know what? We're not going to burn the ingots, but we'll take them to the storage. I'll grab all these screws. Oh, and that quartz. And actually, let me look at something here. Yeah, so, these reinforced. Grab the reinforced. Okay, we'll come back now. Because what I'm going to do, just for my benefit, something is missing here, or... Oh no, this is a single stack, that's why. Alright, so what do we got here? We got steel beams, okay. I think I did this here, I think. All right, so we're just gonna label these just so I know. I mean, it should be pretty clear what it is because I can kind of see, but you know, just because. These are reinforced iron plates. Three. All right, and then upstairs, we got some more stuff to label. These were heavy modules. Or not heavy modules, Jesus. Modular frames. And I think it said I need more quartz, don't I? Well, let's go get some more quartz. I know where a warehouse of it is. You know, they won't mind if I take a stack off this. Oh, they may even appreciate it. Also, let's swing by the sink over here and drop sulfur off. And that's it. All right, so let me see here. So we're pulling from this. I'm just so initially it sucked up a whole bunch of concrete because the 720 belt, and you know, it had to overload the stuff. Now we're backlogged on concrete, so concrete is going to start filling up again to the point where it's going to go to the sink, which is perfectly fine with me. All right. So this one here is steel pipes. All right. Well, no, it's not necessarily steel pipes for heavy modular frames, because whether or not I actually feed off of this, oops, autosave. Whether or not I feed off this or into the heavy modular frames or not, that's to be determined. Oops. Because when it comes time to actually do heavy modular frames, where these pipes are going to come in, I'm probably just going to have it feed directly off that and just have a stockpile of that. Then this is more steel beams. Okay. And then this here is encased, encrusted, what the hell is it? It is encased industrial beams, okay. All right, so let's just double check these here. So yeah, these are almost at the point of saturation, which is interesting. Well, no, that's to be expected also, because I need so that's 24. So 24 times 5 is 120? Yeah, so I need that. Upside, so I need 120, but I'm actually manufacturing 30, 60, 90. I'm making 180. Is that what I calculated? Yeah, I need 120, but I'm producing 180 because I overclocked this. Why are these at 99%? What the hell? You guys should be at 100%. No excuse. Alright, so these are all starting to back up now. So here in probably about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, we're going to start seeing more steel beams go that way. Which is actually a good thing, and that's what I want. Because this way we'll have a additional, you know, constant manufacturing of those. So now we got our overages going. Looks good, cool. I mean, okay. I'm just looking. Why don't I? Okay, so we do have some going up here. Okay. All right. So the next step in the heavy modular frames that we're going to need to get or check on are going to be the screws, which we're going to need 600 of. Now, downstairs on the very bottom floor, I've got a whole bunch of screws being made and going nowhere. I honestly don't remember what these were for. These could have been going to the heavy modular frames previously. I don't know. From a manufacturing standpoint, that's 40. So let's see here. 600 divided by 40, so 15. Well, I know for a fact I don't have 15. No, actually, I'm not gonna say that. Because there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh, that's 4. Why does that seem slow? 4. Oh God! See, now I lost track of my count. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I got 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. So production is not enough technically. Plus, I'm using some of these here. This is going to oh, there's another hole there. That there. Where's the root? Ah, where's my damn? That's going up to make computers, I think. That's going all the way over here, I believe. That's it's not there. I think it's here. So this one here interestingly enough, only needs 130. Well, granted, I'm only making one computer. But but thing is though, this is 4 machines worth of screws being used. And over here, am I using any screws over here? No. How are we doing over here, by the way? Okay, not full yet. We'll probably expand that storage. See, how are we doing over here? Okay, so we're starting to fill up our 3rd container here. So, got plenty of radio control units. I mean, hell, we may be at the point where I won't have to do any actual live building. I'll just have the storage bins full of what I need, and it'll feed an assembly machine for the elevator objects. But anyhow, I'm gonna need to get, and so that's where the next phase of this is going to come into play. So we've pretty much redone almost everything. I think that corner over there we haven't touched, and that area over there we haven't touched, but the next area we're going to be working on, it looks like, is going to be down here. So what we're going to be doing down here is calculating out what we need to make 600 screws, and adjusting that, and also so like this here, what I do know is based on this, based on where this is going, these 3 machines here are feeding this, which is basically going out, is not enough to sustain it. We should have 4 of them coming this way. So what we need to do is we need oops, let me see here. We need to go backwards on this. So we need two things here. We need screws, and that's gonna be 4 computers. That's a constructor. We're going to need a total of 140, or let me see here. It was like 1 something. I'm gonna need 4 machines. 4 machines that are a base of 40. That's gonna give me 160. Because the 120 technically is underneath it. And that's going to require 10 iron rods. All right. So then for the 10 iron rods for this, then, well, yeah, we'll worry about that on the next thing. So I think that's where we're going to call for now, and then we will be looking at reorganizing this area down here. And I mean, if anything, we could, well, not that, but so this here is doing the feed for this. We could potentially Because it looks like I'm bringing in more than I need based on how jam-packed this belt is. I mean, it's not coming to a dead stop, but it is. I don't know. I mean, we're not over on anything. So this belt here, whatever is feeding it, is the proper amount for what we're doing here. I mean, the only ones that are, because I think I got sinks set up, so these things are going to constantly be building. But it's really this screw set here that's just not going anywhere. But we'll come figure this out, I think, on the next session. I think that's where we're going to call it for now, and we'll pick this up later on. So until next time.